It was certainly a long road to the removal of the Lee statue, erected more than 130 years ago. Its Confederate counterparts were taken down by the city in 2020. But the legal battle to remove Lee lasted well over a year. On Your Side investigator Rachel DePompa joins our team coverage now, showing us how we got to this day.
It's been called iconic and divisive. The Lee Monument first went up on May 29, 1890, to a crowd of 150,000. It was the first piece of Monument Avenue, at the time on the outskirts of the city. A development of houses would finally reach it 17 years later. In 2017, Mayor LeVar Stoney formed a commission to start the conversation about what to do with the Confederate monuments. But in 2020, 5 days after the murder of George Floyd, protests broke out here in Richmond and around the nation. Much of the unrest in this city centered on the monuments to a lost cause, a lost war. All of them erected at the beginnings of Jim Crow, at a time when laws were enacted to disenfranchise black voters. On June 10, 2020, protesters tore down the statue of Confederate President Jefferson Davis on Monument Avenue. On July 1st, a new state law took effect, allowing localities to take down war memorials and monuments. That same day, Mayor Stoney announced he's removing 11 city-owned Confederate monuments. Stonewall Jackson was lifted from its pedestal. Lawsuits were immediately filed to keep the Lee Monument in place, which is owned by the state. 5 nearby property owners and the heir of those who donated the land for the Lee statue to the state tried to reverse the governor's order. But on September 2nd, 2021, the Virginia Supreme Court sided with the state, clearing the way for this day, September 8th, 2021, the day Robert E. Lee once again sat on the ground of Monument Avenue, no longer perched 61 feet into the air, overlooking the former capital of the Confederacy. For the On Your Side investigators, Rachel DePompa, NBC 12 News.
All right, thank you, Rachel.